everyone, and welcome back to another video. And I just wanted to share some reflections that I've had over the past month or so. I had a little time away from Instagram, and I recently shared 7 things that I had found that resonated me over some time off social media. And so I just thought I'd share these with you because I found them really helpful, and I had quite a few people say that some of them were helpful. There were people that resonated with different ones, and I just thought it'd be quite cool to share this with this channel as well. So the first one is taking time out in general. It's okay to take time out. It's healthy to take time out. With time out, it brings us clarity. It helps us, reevaluate things. And without all the external noise that's going on, I guess we are able to connect with ourselves, connect with our messaging, connect with our truths, connect with what we want from life. And it also gives us space. It gives us space to feel, to go through things, to process. And for me, I also felt that it sparked my creativity again, because I felt like I wasn't being creative anymore, and I just felt like I was being so influenced or distracted by the noise around me. And I felt that I was maybe forcing myself to create, forcing myself to, do something similar to what other people are doing. I just found out by just taking some time away completely switching off from it all, I found my own true creativity, come back without, influences from other people, distractions from other people and what, others are doing online. I guess with creativity, I used to work in a creative environment, and it was in fashion, and it was just completely crazy, and no one was really afforded any time off. It was so fast paced, you were constantly on the go, always switched on. And when I was there, I found it very strange, because in a creative environment, obviously you require your employees and people to be creative, and creativity is found when you're at play, when you're free, when you're switched off, when you're disconnected with life, the burdens of life. So I find that the workplace environment was the complete opposite to an environment where creativity thrives. And it just made me wonder how you can expect people to, I guess, be creative in their roles and produce their best work when they're constantly on this hamster wheel. For me, it was just the two didn't add up. I feel like taking time out and just being able to play, enjoy yourself, have fun is really great for your creativity and just your mental clarity and just having space in general. And another quote that I came by, well, not really a quote, but it's something that I always come back to. And it's, when I'm in my center, nothing can disturb me. And I do use this one a lot. I feel like whenever I'm getting a little bit out of control or a little bit outside of myself and just looking externally, I always come to that. And it's true, because I meditate, I sit a lot in silence. And that really grounds me. And whenever I'm in my center, whenever I'm in that space, literally anything could be going on externally outside, and it just doesn't disturb me. It doesn't disturb my peace at all, and it doesn't disturb who I am, what I stand for. So that one's really important. If you can get to a place where you are in your center and you do have a strong center, it's just so nice to be able to come back to that whenever you need to, and it doesn't take a lot of time. You can sit there even for a few minutes. 10 seconds even is enough to just quickly remind yourself, remind yourself who you are, and just to not allow yourself to become distracted by external, things that are going on outside of and around you. So yeah, when I truly am in my center, nothing can disturb me, and it's the same for all of us. And I think with my work, that's one of the main things that I really like to focus on, because when you have that, you really have everything. You can always come back to it. It's always there for you to come back to. And again, it just helps with clarity going forward, and it helps with how you react to and how you respond to things, and people around you. Another one is, in sitting still, we overtake those who are running. And I guess this is similar to the hare and tortoise story. And I felt like I'm quite a slow mover now. I'm enjoying a slower pace of life now. I think because I did have burnout in my previous job, I've just been completely put off that kind of pace, that environment. And yeah, I've now moved to a completely slower way of living, I guess. And I really enjoy it. I much prefer it. And again, when I'm looking at, people around me who are, really moving fast, excelling in their career, which is amazing. And I just found that I was comparing myself and just feeling that I wasn't getting anywhere because I am moving slower. But for me personally, my peace is more important than anything else. And I feel like in being still, we give ourselves longevity in life. We will live longer. We live healthier, happier, stronger lives. Again, in sitting still, moving slower, we're able to process things more. We're able to connect with ourselves more, find out who we truly are. And when we're running, when we're moving fast, we're not processing anything. We're just constantly fighting off the next thing. It's I guess we're in survival mode. It's just constantly fighting off the next thing that's coming our way without processing anything. And that does lead to burnout, whether it's in the short term or the long term. Eventually we are going to burn out. We're human beings, we're not machines. So yeah, I feel like maybe with being fast, you're getting somewhere quicker in the short term, but over a long period of time, it's going to reduce. Your health is probably going to decline, and for anyone moving slower, will find that over time they're able to, I guess, maybe achieve a lot more, but not just achieve a lot more, but also with integrity and with detail and, with care. So yeah, I complete with that statement, in sitting still, we overtake those who are running. I just really connected with that, and it just stopped me. I guess it stopped me worrying about living a slow life, or it made me feel less bad about maybe not keeping up. So yeah, I think that was a big turning point for me actually as well recently, because yeah, I do like a slow life, and now I believe as well that, in living a slow life, I'm probably going to have a longer, healthier, happier life because of it. And another one I want to share is your true nature is ageless. And again, they all resonated with me, that's why I shared them. But I'm approaching 39, and yeah, I've recently been feeling old, which on the grand scheme of things, 39 isn't old, but technically I am halfway through my life. So I've just been, feeling a little bit weird about that. And I guess maybe feeling older than those who are younger than me. And yeah, when I read that your true nature is ageless, it's true. I believe in many lives. I believe in that we've had past lives, and I believe that when we go, we'll reincarnate into another life. And so if that's the case, our true nature really is ageless, because we're constantly being born again. And our true nature, our spirit, our essence is always going to be alive in some form or another. And aging is only a physical thing. It's just our body. It's only our body that ages. But again, age doesn't have to be bad. If you are living a slow life, if you are, really living mindfully and just taking care of your health, age doesn't have to be bad. Age is, getting wiser, even being fitter than you've ever been before, and being stronger than you've ever been before emotionally. So yeah, I really do believe that our true nature is ageless. And yeah, once I again had connected with that statement, I felt a lot less, I guess, bad or weird about approaching 39, and at the end of the day, we're all getting older. There's no one that's free from aging. So it's something that we all experience together, and there is no escaping it. And I guess the older we get, age really is a gift when we think about it, because if as long as we're aging, we're still here, we're still living and breathing, and the moment we've stopped, we're gone. So getting older, having another year is a gift. So yeah, and I no longer feel old, because at my true nature, my true essence, I am who I am, and it's got nothing to do with age or a number. Another one is looking outside of yourself is useless. I guess it's similar to when you're in your center, nothing can disturb you. And yeah, whenever I look outside of myself, that's where I get a lot into, comparison and confusion and chaos, and I guess just worrying a little bit about my life and, what my trajectory is. And when I look outside of myself, it does nothing for us. It really does nothing for you. It's all about connecting within and with who you are and coming back home to yourself. I really believe that's what this life is for. What we are here to do is to just come back to our true essence and find out who we really are as people. And I feel like everything else is just a distraction or a bonus, whichever way you look at it and experience. And if we're constantly focusing on all the external things, we're not connecting with what we are here for. And yeah, just by again looking within and coming back within, I always reconnect with who I am and what I'm here to do, and it just makes me feel so much better. And another one, so I really love shadow work. I don't know if you might find this weird, but I love it. I really enjoy it. And the other statement is my triggers are a gift because they highlight my areas of growth. And I think that's why I really enjoy addressing my triggers and doing shadow work, because on the other side of that, is something amazing. It's growth, it's finding more about yourself. There's nothing to be afraid of, because on the other side of it, only good can come out of it, basically. Only light can come out of it. And that's why I enjoy doing it, because I always want to grow. I always want to develop. I always want to be the best version of myself. And by having my triggers highlighted, it's a gift. I guess it's the universe saying, giving me another thing to work towards, another new amazing thing to find out about myself. And by reframing it that way, I think it's going to help a lot of us work towards them, because we're always, we all look at triggers as something negative. But no, the other side of it is completely positive. And I really want to talk about that too, because we all avoid looking into our triggers. I don't now, but previously, we are avoidant of looking into our triggers. And yeah, I feel like what a gift it is to be presented with this opportunity to grow and learn more about myself. And the last one is always a game changer, and it's to choose gratitude in every moment. I guess no matter what we're going through, what hardships we're going through, because we all do at some stage, multiple stages in our lives, but if you dig deep enough, there is always something to be grateful for. And I practice gratitude in any moment that I can, and it really changes everything. And even when I go to bed at night, I list a number of things that I'm grateful before I go to bed, because I always make sure that I go to bed in, a peaceful state, a peaceful frame of mind, and just being grateful and happy for what I've got. There's always something to be grateful for. And I've spoken about this in another video. Even just breathing in air is something to be grateful for, because it means we're alive. And if we're lucky enough, it means that we get to, have a new experience. We can be grateful for the people around us, a roof over our heads, clothes on our back, because there are, as we know, there are so many people in this world that don't have any of that. So yeah, choosing gratitude in every moment just will shift you instantly from any, I guess, mood or any situation that you're in, even just for a second. Even if it gives you just a glimmer of hope, just a glimmer of joy, I think it's worth it. And yeah, so on that note, on the note of being grateful, I'm going to end this video, and I really hope some of these statements or tips are useful to you, and hopefully you can, use some of them in your practice. They're all very simple, but when used a lot, when used constantly over time, it will change, how you feel, and it will change how you see the world and how you see life. So yeah, thank you for watching or listening, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.